Okay, Sat Kirtan here. I'm so happy to be here with you. Today I'm live to share with you what the numbers in 2024 will bring us. Every day I bring you the numbers of the day, but now we will dive in 2004 as it will guide us. Not like we can tell the future through it, but it will help us to navigate through it and to understand and to become even more aware of how tuned we are. And the more we feel like, yes, I'm tuned in, then this gives you energy and confidence that you can be tuned in and that everything just works out better and better for you. At least this is what I hope for you. So let us look at the number 2024. First, we take only the last two digits. It's the 2 and the 4. We add them, it makes a 6. So the 6 is our gift number for 2024. And the 6 is connected to the arc line. So it's the halo around all the holy people that you see on elderly pictures. It's what protects us. So there will be a lot of things happening around the theme of being protected, of feeling safe, of feeling feeling safe, and being in a space where you can be relaxed, having a home where you can really relax and everything is the way you want it, so you just can be. Because we're moving from doing more and more to being and to accepting who we are and knowing that everything is okay. The 6 is also connected to our intuition. So if you just close your eyes and you focus here on this third eye point, you just know what is right for you, what's your next step. You don't need to know all the way to the end of the year, but you need to know what is your next step. And that, by meditation, by being silent, or just going for a walk and, letting go and trusting, that will really help you to navigate through time. And so intuition will be a very important part. The 6 is also connected to your immune system. Like we had the COVID in 2022, we had the 6 as our year number, where the immune system was very important. Really, Dyson? So my son is here, so I have to. But now, this year, it is our supportive number. So make sure that you take your vitamins, make sure that you have your fresh air, you have your healthy water, you drink enough, you exercise enough, you have a practice of, taking care of your body. And especially don't take up too much stress. Just let it go. Just focus on what is really important, and all the other things, if you can't solve it, I don't know if you know this, but the Dalai Lama said, if you have a problem and you can solve it, why worry? If you have a problem and you can't solve it, why worry? So please, let us stop worrying so much as we are doing, and just go with the flow. And the other solution is to breathe through it. And the 8, when we have the whole number 2024, it makes an 8, and the 8 is the pranic body. So your breath will be your best friend in 2024. Really make it your best friend, and see how it helps you to go through challenging times, and notice that the breath is still there. And also it will tell you when something is helping you, or when you are scared or you feel like, oh, this is not good. You just feel it in your breath, you feel it in your body. So listen to that, and it will help you. It will help you to go more straight to your happiness, as that's exactly, I think, at least this is my understanding. Our purpose here is to be happy, and not to worry too much. And it also can cause a lot of fear. So if you catch yourself in fear, notice that keeping the breath out will help you to become less fearless, because the body, when it doesn't get any breath, it maybe becomes fearful. But then when you practice this and you trust that the breath will come in, it will make you stronger. So do many exercises, breathing exercises, and become the master of your breath, to become the master of who you are and what you manifest. Because the 8 is also really a powerful number to manifest in the physical world what it is that you really need. It's about abundance. It's all about energy. So whatever you listen and hear from the inside, whatever gives you energy in 2024, and you feel like this real, yes, I want to go do this, then trust that all the resources will be there for you, and you will, if it makes you happy, you will make it happen. If it doesn't make you happy, don't spend any of your time, any of your energy, any of your money on it. And that way you will have enough for the things that really inspire you. And I think this is the most important thing to remember, that you will have enough resources. There will be an abundance of it when you are focused and when you are aligned. So may this be your mantra, that you align yourself first. So you meditate first thing in the morning. When you wake up, you just feel like, okay, where am I? How am I doing? What is it that it's important to me? What is alive within me? And then when you feel that, when you're connected to that, you just have to follow that spark, that which gives you energy, and the path will unfold for you. 1 second. So, it's still not. Okay, I think my breath is back. No, not yet. I'll get myself water. All right, I'm back. So when the bodies need something, don't wait for it. It just needs it. Interesting, huh? How it just shows right here. It's funny. All right. Where was I in my story? Maybe I need to take a little breath. And maybe you need to do that too. Yeah. Okay, I'm back. There's still something in my throat. Hmm. That's the 5 and the 7 from this year, probably. We can let that go. That maybe there's still something that is alive within me. It's interesting. I, we have Gian Namprem with us. Maybe he is going to share something.
Satnam, Satnam. Maybe I can help you and pick up that line again. You left us with the spark in the morning when you wake up that gives you energy so you can follow that spark with your intuition and get into
Ah,
the flow.
thank
So
you. The wisdom is
go,
there, right?
go from there.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I was really like, oh, all over. Thank you. Yeah. It's really like there's something tickling inside. Huh, it's really interesting. So, but it's interesting because um, we have the 6 and the 8, and if you add that, it becomes a 14. And the 14 is a significant number. And it has its the physical consequences. So this is a physical consequence, and it just takes like all the energy and all um, the 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 focus. And when it's there, it just wants all the attention. So, but it's our asset, and it's helpful. So whenever it happens, whenever next year something physical happens to you, physically happens to you that you might before would think of, oh my God, this is really annoying. I should hide it, or I should, but no, this is helping us. It's helping us to give clarity, or maybe it makes a point um, to slow down or to focus on something that's really important. So whenever that happened, it's a 14, so it's a 5, it's our physical body. But as Gyan Namda Prem asked a question also about transformer numbers, which is more advanced, but a transformer number is how you can transform it. So how can, and the 14, the 5 is our asset next year. So it's really what we can use, and we transform it through the 2, because then we just deduct the 6 and the 8. So that's a 2, and that's true relationships. It's true setting healthy boundaries. It's true saying no to things. And I think this is a very, very important point to remember whenever you don't feel this true yes, when there's no energy flowing, or not the 100% that you feel like it needs, then it's not a yes, it's still a no. It's not a maybe, no, it's just a no. There's the yes and the no, and until you feel the real yes coming from the inside and your whole body tells you, yes, this is it, then you can go, and then all the energy will be there. And when I say all the energy, um, it is really all the energy, because it's from what you have done in the past as well. It's from what our ancestors and what you have done in your previous lives. All this comes with the 8 because it's on our knowledge number. So you know this already, and we all know it. So we know that there's a lot of energy in that, but we have to focus it. Otherwise, if we kind of get lost, we we can get burned out even more than we already are. Um, and we're just wasting our energy, and we become very fearful. And even like the 6 has to do with honesty. So there will be issues with honesty next year, with righteousness. It's already, more and more things are coming to the surface, and I expect even more things to come to the light. And that might be not so nice, but the truth always will prevail. So don't try to hide anything. Be who you are in whatever state that you are. Show yourself, your true self. And there's a lot of beauty in that. There's a lot of power in your vulnerability, in your being yourself, your true self. And that will be a present for yourself, but also for those who listen and who care and who see it, and who connect to you through that. So that's helpful. Another thing with the 8, it's like this energy flowing, and all numbers have their positive and negative polarity. So we can expect in the logistics some issues next year. It could also be that the networks don't work, for like our internet might fall out for a day, or maybe we're so dependent on it right now, we can't imagine that it's not there. But we expect, looking at the numbers, that it could happen, that the connection is just lost, or because it's just too complex, it's too much, and then it just collapses. So be aware of that. To make sure that you are not only dependent on the internet, but you also have, you just have your home, and that's, you have your little storage that you are protected, and you can take care of yourself. Make sure maybe you have a little garden outside, so you have your own self. You can take care of yourself, and community, because the 6 is really like community. So have your community where you feel you can be, and you are loved, and you can really relate to the people, and you can help each other. You can count on each other. It's like your big family. So make sure that your personal family is feeding you, and that you have a larger family, and know that you have that, and that you're connected to that. It will save your life. It will really make you help each other, take care of each other. So if you don't have it yet, really look for this. This is so important, as we are living in the 2000 era. So we have a 2. We have the longing to belong. We have the longing to take care of each other and to be together. It's no longer this 19,000 or year. No, we really are doing it together. We're moving from I to we. and probably later on to the, but now we are in the we. So know that, reach out for help, for if you can support wherever you can, see the other in you and recognize them and really give them your love. See the beauty in others and allow that light to shine even more. This is what will help to also heal, because the 8 is also the number of healing. So there will be a lot of healing within families with the 6 and the 8 together, a lot of healing within your small and close relationships, and that starts with healing yourself. So last year with the 7, we had a lot of time and to go inside, to go on this inner journey, and that inner journey helped you to understand yourself better, to love yourself more. So now we can expand that again to our families and to to our communities. And that's a lovely idea. It really feels good to me when I think about that we can heal through our communities, through being together, through taking care of each other, and to being honest with ourselves, honest with each other, and by showing and listening to our own intuition, not too much guided from outside, no, really, what is inside, and then see how much power there is within you. It's really amazing, when just imagine, I always see us human beings as a candle, and one candle can light up the whole room. So if you hear this, you can light up your room and you can help others to be a candle and light up themselves as well. So there will be more light on the planet. Yes. Oh, I want to stay on the positive side. I don't want to go through all the negativity, because that will happen as well. But I think it's good to stay here and to stay connected to what is helping us, and not to dive into the fears and power games, which will increase next year, because the 8 is a power and everyone wants to be in power. But have power over yourself, and make sure that you have your strong sadhana. You wake up, you really have your practice, like you connected to the body, connected to your breath, listening to the inner voice. If you do that, I think you are like for 50% or 80% you're set, and then all the other things just happen, and you can go with the flow, and you can create this abundance around you, and you can be a source of healing for yourself and others, and a guide that helps others to unconditionally just go. Because the unconditional will be even more next year with the 9, but we're already kind of working to it. So just remember that there is enough. We have the 8. It's ongoing. So whenever you have any thought of scarcity, remember that we are in an 8 year, and in the 8 year, everything is there. It will be more equally distributed, more honestly distributed. And if you see any possibility for yourself to contribute to that flow, then put up your light and share it, you know, is manage it and manifest it, because you have the power within you to do so. Um, that's pretty much what I wanted to say, I think, about 2024. I feel much more calm right now. I also want to share with you, I announced that in when I said I would do this session, how to calculate your year number to make it more personal. And to do that, it's very simple. You just take 2024 and you add the month you were born and you add the day that you were born. So for me, I'm born on the 7th of October, so I take 2024, I add 10, I add 7, and it makes 41. So and then I have 2041, and I add the two last digits I add together, so it's a 4 and a 1 makes a 5, and then I add all four. So I do 2000 for 1, 2 plus 1 a 0, plus 2 plus 1 is a 7. So my year number is a 7. It's always the highest number, that is the year number. And my supportive number is a 5. So for me, next year will be a year to deeply go inside even more. It will be a year of singing, of maybe writing another book. It will be a year that I may remind myself that I might be in my head a little bit too much, because the 7 is a very intelligent number. And the 7 is also like my soul number. So this will be a year where the 7, I will really need to elevate myself, because the 7 is the platform of elevation. And this is a year I will transform that, because I say transform because the 5 is really the number of transformation. And that will go through the body, through the communication, through teaching. I see myself speaking more, teaching more, and having a spiritual practice like every day. And I know this is going to be challenging for me with the 5, because discipline is not really what the 5 likes. The 5 likes the freedom and everything. But I also know from the 7 that is a very good idea to do wake up and do the yoga and meditation. So that's why I started the 6 a.m. Wake up to your Sat Nam club, and every day at 6 o'clock you can join me for 1 hour of yoga, and we do the Awaken to Your 10 Bodies Kriya right now. I did just 40 days, but we continue for 90. So join if you want. And I tell this for myself, but also for you. If you know what your number is, and if your number is connected to one of the numbers that you have in your 5 numbers, then look at what position it is and see what it's telling you. Listen to your own intuition, and just learn to understand why and what the impact is. Because like in a 3-year, you want to create something. In the 2-year, you want to work on your relationships. In the 4-year, you really want to make the structure and work hard and create like the base, the solid base. Then the 5, you have this base, and then you're gonna find the freedom around it, and you're gonna transform, and you're gonna travel and all these kind of fun things. Then in the 6th year, it's really about family and community, all these things. In the 7th, you want to go back inside. Okay, who am I? Why? All these questions. Why? And then on the 8th year, it's about expansion. You know who you are, you know what it is that you want, and then you can just manifest it. And then the ninth year is really, again, it's like the closure. You've done all this work, and then, okay, what worked well? Okay, all this, you can continue, but some things you started before and don't work well, and that, where's your energy leaking? And on the ninth year, you can really stop the leaks. So then on the next year, the 10, you can really be the leader and lead yourself towards your happiness and towards the things that you feel within yourself are important to you. And then the 11, I don't know if it happens, but if you have an 11 year, it's really like you just shine your light, and you see the equality, and you really want to help others, and yeah, work on that, like how do you say that in English, equal, and you see God in all. This is the year of 11. You want to bring like the heaven on earth. This is what's yeah, inspired you in an 11 year, and then the cycle starts again. So you can look in which kind of year you are. So you have two numbers, like I said. There's like the personal year number and the supportive number. And the supportive number is the last two digit, and the whole year number is the 4. And the supportive number, that helps you to achieve or to go through easily more I would say achieve, but it's not, it's like you have to do something, but you don't need to do anything, but it will help you to move or navigate easier through your year number. So that's why I say, for me, I practice, I have to take care of my body. Next year, it's going to be of vital importance to be able to be that platform of elevation. If I don't have the connection with my body, if my body feels not healthy, and also the communication, so I can work on that, and then it's just happening. I don't need to work on it. It will happen. I can just trust, because 7 is also trust. So I completely trust. I pray for whatever is in my heart. I ask, okay, may my prayers be fulfilled, and then things may manifest, and that will be beautiful. So I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah. Now let's maybe stop this session and open it for questions. I know we only have Gian and Prem here, but if you watch the replay and you have any questions, just feel free to reach out. I'm happy to serve you and answer your questions, or you can book a session and we can dive deep into your own numbers. That will be lovely. So, Gian of Prem, as you are with me today, please open your mic and share what it is that you take away from it. I always love hearing that.
Satnam, thank you. I have to sort of sort out all that I've heard. For now, it's a technical question. We've calculated my personal year number with 2066, so there is 2 sixes. And what I was wondering, do they then add to a 3, to a 12, which ends up in a 3?
Yes, it ends up in a 3 as your supportive number, and your total year number is the 5.
Okay, so I got that right. Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you. So,
but it comes from a 66, and it comes from a 12. So, you can use the information where the numbers are coming from to see what kind of tree it is. Do
Yeah,
you understand? Because the 12 is like the good shepherd. So this will be a year probably, that you will be taking care of others, and that will help you to change and to be a teacher and to navigate through changes.
yeah, that's what my intuition told me already. So I've planned a larger project for next year, which is then getting some support from the numbers as well, which makes it even greater for me. So,
Yes.
yeah. Yeah, thank you for that small insight, and I would love to book a personal session then to dive deeper.
Okay. I'm happy. Yes, we can. I will put the links down, and yeah, we'll go deeper. Thank you so much, Satnam.
Satnam, thank you.
Satnam. So we're gonna close it now. I forgot to tune in, but let's tune out. Close your eyes. Connect to your breath. Focus the eyes on the third eye point, your intuition. And that's all you need to do for 2024. And the more often you do that, the more clear your path will be. Inhale for Satnam. No, thank you. And goodbye, Satnam. Have a beautiful evening or day.